guys! So in my last video I spoke about 5 ways we can actually harness the why power, right? And at the end of my video I talked about how we can use negativity. So you must be going like, Cheryl, have you completely lost it? Don't worry, I haven't yet. So if you have the why power, then why do we allow for negativity to reign, you might think? How can we use something like negativity? How can we use such emotions to actually fuel up our why power? Is why I'm talking to you today. Alright? So let me keep it very short and very simple. If you think about it, right, what is negativity or what are negative emotions that we have? Let's break it down. So examples could be things like sadness, things like anger, things like disgust, frustration. All these are what we call negative emotions. But are all negative emotions bad? No, right? As much as at times these negative emotions, especially when they're brewing, right, it can be very it can like make you feel like it's sucking the life out of you, and it's in every space that you have. It's like all over. It's in every thought that you have. You can't sleep. Some people can't eat, and it's all you think about, and it sucks the energy out of you. So how can you now use this energy that I'm talking about that is sucking the life out of you in a way that it actually builds you up? The key is channeling. We need to learn how to channel that intensity of that energy. So what happens when you're angry, right? For example, you have that fiery energy and you just want to like poof and let it out. So how can we use the intensity of that emotion to build, to create? So when we channel our anger, frustration, disgust, among other emotions that we might have that we deem negative, into creation, into something tangible, it can create an amazing pathway towards our purpose. So I will give you a very simple example. A mom who has lost a child to a drunk driver, okay, if she takes that profound anger that she has and she puts it towards maybe starting an organization that teaches people about safe driving, right? How to be safe while you drive, so that doesn't happen. That is one way of taking the energy like that and fueling it into something really great. Okay. Another example is that we can use in Malaysia is Malaysia Kini. So if you guys have heard of Malaysia Kini before, it is an online news portal. And if you understand the story of their beginning, it started because two journalists were frustrated with how things were going. They were frustrated that they could not publish news that mattered. And they wanted to create an avenue where they could have uncensored material. They could have different views, different perspectives. And that's how they came up with Malaysia Kini. Of course, they went through many processes, yeah. But today, Malaysia Kini has more than 1 million followers on their social media and more than 600,000 readers. We all have to start from somewhere. And sometimes, just sometimes, guys, negativity could be that boost. The question here is, how are you going to take your negative emotions right now? How are you going to channel that amazing, strong, intense energy into something that is productive? So don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't use negative emotions and you have to be positive all the time. You just need to be able to take whatever emotions that you have, harness it, and see what you can do with it. Let's all be resourceful. Do share with me how you've used any one of your emotions, especially when you talk about negative emotions, and harness that into something productive. Okay? For me, I did that when I got frustrated after going for the Youth Collab camp with UNDP and Magic, and I realized that I felt that, oh my god, I'm not giving enough to my students, right? I can't really build them up and develop them, and I want to do it at a larger scale, and I want to empower youth. And when I came back frustrated because I felt I wasn't doing enough, I didn't just sit down there with that frustration. I took it and I channeled it. And that's how we have the whole Me conference, right? The Lighthouse conferences. And that's why me and Yi started the Me series. That's why we started the Almost Graduate show, which is this web live show where we talk about issues that matter and we discuss it, right? That's the whole purpose of that. And that's how I have taken negative emotions and actually build it into something tangible. So share with me down in the comments below. What have you done? How have you harnessed that emotions? Share, guys. Bye.